Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seat. The show is about to start. Hey guys, what's up? This is Phoebe.
And this is Mike.
This is the Mike and Phebe Show, and it is the first show of 2025 on the podcast. So we got our regular in-studio guest from the City of Perris, the Public Information Officer, Stephen Hale. Hi, Stephen.
Hey guys, I guess it's appropriate to say Happy New Year's.
I know.
It's February here, but sorry it took me a minute to get here, but Happy New Year to you guys. Looking forward to a great 2025.
Absolutely.
Yes, we miss having the great City of Perris PIO here, and it's been quite a few months. It's almost been like 5-6 months, I think. Yeah, but we got a lot to catch up on.
Yes,
Sure do.
And fortunately, Mike and I, we were able to attend the groundbreaking at Foss Field Park here in Paris. Let's chat about that.
Yeah, we're really excited about this. We just broke ground at Foss Field Park. We actually have two projects that are under this, I guess, amount of funding. So the first one was our groundbreaking at Foss Field Park. Foss Field Park is going to be closed for a little bit. We closed it on January 29th at the groundbreaking. There's a significant renovation happening over there where we're going to include construction of a 4,900 square foot recreational building. They're going to put a skate park in there. They're going to put a futsal court, pickleball courts, a playground. I've already talked to some of the guys. They're redoing some of the parking lot stuff. They're going to revamp the restrooms. I think there's a butterfly garden they're going to put in there, Mike. So, I mean, there's all kinds of good stuff that's coming to Foss Field Park. The best part about this is we were able to secure some really good funding for these projects. We got $2 million from the ARPA funding, that's the American Rescue Plan Act. And then a huge shout out to former State Assembly member Jose Medina, now a county supervisor for District 1. But he and his partner, Senator Richard Roth, were able to get us $8.5 million out of the California state budget, which that's a huge win for us. We cannot say thank you enough to them, but to get it out of the budget for this park. And then we have about $5.3 million of assorted industrial development and construction fees that all goes towards this. So it's a big project. What's that? I think we're getting close to about $15 million that's going to go into this park here. So we're talking major renovations. It is going to be closed. I know we have a lot of people that like to go out to Foss Field, but stay out of our way for a little bit. Let us get this thing nice and ready for you. And then we're hoping that this is going to open early in 2026. We're calling it winter, kind of maybe spring 2026. It is going to take a minute, but I'm telling you, this park is going to be awesome by the time that it's done. From what I've been told, you're going to be able to see it from the 215. Some of the playground equipment that's there. It's going to be a big show. Which, if you've been to Foss Field Park, I mean, that's a major renovation. That park was in need of it. So we're excited about that. The second one I want to tell you about is the stuff going on at Morgan Park. Now, Morgan Park is going to get some minor renovations. We're going to keep it open. So, Mike, you can still go out there and hit up the slides and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, I like that.
But the Morgan Park is going to remain open to the public. And we've seen at Morgan Park a major increase in our city services out there. Sporting events, city events. A lot of people like to rent out that park. And it's just time for that thing to get a little facelift, right?
Absolutely.
So we're going to increase our parking. We're going to put a maintenance yard out there. I mean, that's huge just for us to maintain the parks. And then we're going to also work on some fields, some lighting stuff as well, and just kind of really give that park, like I said, a facelift. The improvements are going to support the growing demand happening in that community, and we expect that one to be done a little bit earlier. That's going to be later this summer, hopefully July, August 2025. But you'll still be able to use Morgan Park during construction, but Foss Field is going to be closed. So if anybody has questions about this, they want to learn more, you can just contact the City Parks Division. I'm going to give a quick number here. So if anybody's listening, they want to call in and get more details, 951-385-4143. That's for Foss Field and Morgan Park. But we're really excited about these two projects.
Yeah, we're definitely looking forward to seeing the renovations being completed, especially at Foss Field and Morgan Park. And Morgan Park, that's where you guys have the 4th of July. Yeah. So that'll be really cool if they finish by then. But if not,
I don't know that we'll be done by then, and I don't know that we'll do it this year there if we're still under construction. But if you've ever been to one of our 4th of July, which last year was incredible, by the way, you just brought up 4th of July. Now I have to talk about it. We had an amazing drone show. We had almost 4,000 or 5,000 people out there.
Yeah, it was awesome.
And one thing that was difficult was parking. The one thing that was hard was parking. So I think that was a good signal for us to be like, great event, incredible stuff. We got to get some parking fixed up. So that's going to be a large portion of this park renovation is the parking setup for it. So, but by the time it's all said and done, man, it's going to be good.
Very, very exciting. We're definitely looking forward to, the new parks getting renovated and seeing what the end result will look like. And talking about parks now, tell me about the Enchanted Hills Park cleanup. You guys just had that a little bit ago.
Yep. So that's actually this Saturday. The YAC is going to be hosting that this Saturday. So anybody that still wants to get out there can go. Our youth advisory committee does some awesome stuff. These are kids that don't have to do this. This is all extracurricular. They don't get paid for it.
They don't get credit for it. They don't get nothing.
They get recognition. They get to put it on their transcripts or their resumes and stuff like that. But they do this on their own. They come and volunteer in the community. They work. They learn about local government. And now they're going to go clean up our park for us. They're going to go do this. So you can come out and join them. That's this Saturday at Enchanted Hills. That they're going to start at 7:00 in the morning. I don't like to get up at 7:00 in the morning on Saturdays. So shout out to these young people who are doing that. They usually go out there for 3-4 hours, trash bags, rakes, they pick up, garbage, they rake leaves, anything they can think of in that park. And they just rotate throughout the year with different parks. So go out and support your YAC kiddos. They're doing some great work in our community. We're really proud of them.
Yeah, and I think where I was confused too, I did see the YAC a little bit ago do a park cleanup. So that's what stuck in my head. And now, so it's good that they're going to be doing the Enchanted Hills.
They rotate around the year, so they do some pretty great work around the city.
Yeah, that's awesome. And they're a really good group of kids too.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. So the next thing that I saw on social media, Stephen, do you want to tell me about the Motlagh Scholarship Foundation?
Yeah, the Motlagh Scholarship Foundation. So, hey, this is important for students who are looking for scholarship funding. We've got some opportunities here for you. And just real quick, I want to let you know that if you are pursuing a career field in engineering or in the sciences or in a related field like that, we've got some scholarship funding available for you. And we would love to see you submit an application. It's a pretty simple process. Our application period started on January 1st, and it's going to run through March 31st before we'll review these applications. So you want to log on to our website, cityofperris.org/scholarships, and submit your application for that scholarship funding today. So best of luck to everybody. And if that's you, please submit that application.
And is there an age group that's specific for this? It's like for 13 to 17-year-olds?
Oh, this is for college. So if you're graduated high school or you're about to graduate high school and you know what you want to do, you want to go into that engineering space or some of those science spaces, this is specific to you guys.
Very nice. So possibly juniors and definitely seniors.
Yeah, absolutely. As you're filling out those transcripts and those college applications, we want to get your scholarship in for this.
Very nice. Good. And another thing that I've seen online, I think it started the new year, and correct me if I'm wrong, the Perris app, right?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I am so excited about this app. Now, you guys know me, I'm a millennial through and through. We like our apps, and the City of Perris finally has one. And I have to tell you, we've been in the testing phase, and we have a good app. It's a very good app. In the past, we've had some emergency services notifications called Perris 911 alerts. People sign up for that, but that gave us really limited ability. We could only put together 160 characters. We couldn't include hyperlinks. We couldn't include photos. So it just became very difficult to try and get some messaging out. That problem is non-existent anymore with the Perris app. The Perris app, you can download this for free in your Google Play Store and on your Android devices or in the Apple App Store. You need to search the words Perris Go Gov. All right, 3 words, Perris Go Gov, and then it'll populate. This app allows us to do everything. You can visit our website, of course, but you can register for classes directly through the app. You can obtain a business license or a pet license directly through the app, which that has been huge to streamline that process. You can, of course, report potholes, report a light outage if you come across that. But probably my favorite feature of this is our emergency notification system that's in place. It's fast. As soon as we hit send on a notification, it goes. It's right in your phone. There's no delay on it. It pushes out. There's no threshold that we have where, this batch of people get it right away, and then this batch of people get it 20 minutes later, and then this batch, real quickly, I'll give you an example of that. This last few weeks, towards the end of January, of course, everybody knows about the fires that happened in Southern California. The fires in Southern California required a shift of power across our power grid through Southern California Edison. We had a lot of people that went without power, especially on the northeast side of town. And SCE had to do what they call power shutoffs, where they schedule that to kind of redistribute power and stuff like that. We had just launched the app, and we were trying to do our best to notify people throughout the city. And for those users that had downloaded it, now not everybody because it's still a new app, but they were getting those notifications instantly. We were able to give them interactive maps right through the application where it could tell you this street's closed, this street light is off, route this way. So we got to really throw that app into the proverbial fire, so to speak, and it flourished really well for us. Good. So it's a free app. We're super excited about it. I know I'm really gassing this thing up right now, but I would encourage you, if you haven't yet, please go download the Perris app. Again, that is Perris Go Gov. Search for that in your app store.
Yeah, we'll have to check it out. I was reading about it online the past few days, and I kept telling myself in my head, download the app. But then I see a bright light, and all of a sudden the thought goes away.
Of course.
So what about on the other app that was, the 911?
Yes, Perris 911 alerts.
Yeah, is that one actually going out?
We have it. We still have it in place. There is some use for it. It does give us some quick, emergency alert stuff where we can send quick messages. Let's say there's an event where we need to set up an emergency command post for something. We could easily push out a quick text notification, but it's for simple messaging. And this app is way more expansive, way more interactive. The other thing I learned about this, and you don't ever have to update the app. It automatically updates for you.
Oh, so nice.
There's some apps that, it's like, I don't know why I'm not getting this feature. And it's like, well, you got to go into the app store and you got to update the app. And then, of course, you got to be connected to Wi-Fi because the download for it's so long. And then it's a little bit of a process. This app, you'll never have to update it. It's there.
Oh,
so
nice.
That's why we like it. But for now, the 911 alerts remains in place. So if you subscribe to that, if you've given us your phone number, you'll still get messaging as we are. But we are going to start shifting a lot of stuff towards that.
Okay, good.
Very nice. We'll have to check that out for sure and download it on our phones.
Yes, please do.
And so now the next item that you wanted to talk about is the new council member.
Yeah, last thing I got for you today here is recently the City of Perris held an election in November, and I'll just give you the quick results of that election. Perris Mayor Michael M. Vargas won re-election with 10,472 votes, defeating challenger Lupe Gomez, who received 8,211 votes. In District 4, Councilmember Malcolm Corona was re-elected, ran unopposed with the support of 3,922 votes. And then in District 2, we had a close election here, but we have a new council member, Elizabeth Vallejos. She claimed victory with 3,526 votes. She defeated in this election Mayor Pro Tem at the time, Miss Rita Rogers, who had 1,797 votes. We also want to say real quickly, thank you to Councilmember Rogers. She had, I want to say it was 25 years of service serving on the city council. So we wish her the best of luck moving forward. But Councilmember Vallejos is here now. She comes to us ready to go. I've already had some good meetings with her. She's got some good visions for the city. We're excited to work with her. She was elected in November. Her term will run through November of 2028. She comes to us. She previously had, I want to make sure. She was a board of trustee for Area 4 with the Perris Union High School District. Also former employee with the City of Perris. She's a Perris High graduate. She has a bachelor's degree from Cal State University Northridge and a master's of California Baptist University. She's very passionate about community work, community engagement, and partnerships. And she has been assigned to begin as she's a member of the Ways and Means Committee, the Special Districts Liaison, the Parks and Recreation Committee, and the Community Development Block Grant Committee. So that is our new council member here for the City of Perris in District 2. We, as a media team and some of our video team, we're going to be putting together a little feature story on her in the next couple weeks, just introducing her to your new council member. So it should be good. But especially for those folks living in District 2, that is your new council member. I hope you get a chance to meet her. And we look forward to working with her.
Nice.
Very nice. Yeah, that was very exciting to see. And last year in November, Mike and I, that was the first time we voted.
Yes.
Wow.
And so that was very exciting for us to experience.
Yep.
You know, we had our own reasons for not voting all of our adult lives, but so that was really exciting to participate in.
Good for you guys.
Yeah. So congratulations to Elizabeth Vallejos.
Yep.
Yes. Congratulations to council member.
Yep.
Yeah. And I think that is all that we have to talk about.
Yes,
Definitely follow City of Perris on all of their social medias at City of Perris. And don't be a stranger, Stephen. We hope to see you.
Got it. And don't forget to watch the Muse.
Yes.
Watch the Muse on Perris TV. You can find us at City of Perris on YouTube and watch the Muse. It airs every Thursday at 10 a.m.
Yes. We always
absolutely.
reshare it on social media.
Yes,
sure do.
Yeah. And we also have you back on our programming on alternativetwist.com.
Yeah.
So Thursdays at 10 a.m.
Love
on
that.
our website as well as on social media there.
Yep,
Nice.
sure do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Awesome, Stephen. Thanks,
Thanks,
you.
guys. Appreciate your time.
Thanks for listening to the Mike and Phebe Show on Alternative Twist Radio. If you missed any past episodes, just search the Mike and Phebe Show or Alternative Twist Radio on any major podcast app.